Welcome to highlights from the CUPRA SimRacing Series 2021, the opening round from the Hockenheimring would see Moritz Lerner on pole position from Alessandro Ottaviani. Barner, Banchi and Haase would round out the top 5 in the qualifying session behind. Big names missing from the first round of the season, Antonov and Ulrich missing, as well as defending series champion David Noj. First race of the season then, and Moritz Lerner would be leading from pole position into turn 1. The battle pack behind though would see Ottaviani and Martin Barner bashing doors through turn 1. Same with the Dur Esports teammates as they ran into turn 2 as we ride on board with Gergo Bowdy. You can see the contact between Florian Haase and Bent Banchi, a light brush between the two to switch positions, and then it would be separated by Pliska, who would dive it down the inside into the hairpin and get through on Bent Banchi, not on Florian Haase though. Jack Keithley would be on the attack in the early stage of the race, getting past Pavel McConan and up into 9th position, which would be important for the reverse grid race afterwards. Christian Juhas would dive down the inside at T2 and make contact with Adam Pinsesh, allowing his teammate Lucas Verler through as we ride back on board with Pavel McConan, getting a position back on Jack Keithley. Wouldn't be long for Keithley to return a punch and get back down the inside of the Russian and into 9th place. All this battling would allow Juan Manuel Gomez to be back a part of the fight as he would move up into the reverse grid pole. Ottaviani would finally be through on Barner. A dive at the hairpin would also open the door for Haase to sneak a position on the Hungarian. And then a move for Gianmarco Fiducci to the inside of Gergo Bowdy, the two tussling for positions. It would switch back the way as Bowdy would be passed, and then on the Parabolica, Fiducci would once again retake the position. Barner would fall into the clutches of Pliska, who would go around the outside heading into the stadium section for the final time. A little bit of contact between the two, but the position would be Pliska's. At the front of the field though, Moritz Lerner draws first blood in 2021. Behind him though, on the podium, Alessandro Ottaviani would hang on to second with Florian Haase up onto third. Juan Manuel Gomez would be reversed onto the pole position from Keithley, Bowdy, Fiducci and Banchi. Gomez then from pole position, they'd all be clear off the starting grid for the second race of the evening. Keithley though would instantly go on the attack down into turn 2, making the dive and getting past the Argentinian driver, also opening the door for Bowdy as well to sneak through into second place. The drivers would go 5 wide into the hairpin on the first lap, causing a bit of drama for some drivers, dropping them into the mid-pack. Moritz Lerner would be starting his march forwards, but would have to keep his eyes behind as there was an awful lot of pressure brewing. Pressure that would see itself sent quite early as Zoltan Ciuti would dive down the inside, making contact and dropping Moritz Lerner into the danger zone. Florian Haase would make a mistake into the hairpin, locking up his tyres and opening the door even for Zoltan Ciuti to sneak through in the scenario as he marches up to the top group. The two Fordzilla drivers would switch positions as Gomez allowed Fiducci to set his sights on a potential victory. Banchi would also follow him through and get up into 4th position. At the front of the field, Jack Keithley will be under pressure from Bowdy, but it was Bowdy under pressure from Fiducci that was the main story. A beautiful cutback from the Italian promotes him to second. Fantastic battle continuing at the front as Fiducci would then go for the undercut on Jack Keithley and take the lead of the second race here at Hockenheim, but Keithley would bite back immediately with a dive down the inside into the arena section, opening the door for Bowdy to pass as well. He would instantly go for the race victory as he dived into the stadium section. It would be the outside line though into the Sachs curve, and Jack Keithley would hold the position. Bent Banchi would get past Gianmarco Fiducci. Our quartet for the lead would continue to battle. Fiducci passing Banchi. It wouldn't be long before Banchi would repass Fiducci, but out of the final corner, Jack Keithley would hold off everyone to take victory here at Hockenheim. 2 excellent races to open the season then. Keithley, Bowdy and Banchi, heavyweights on the podium. Great rounds for the likes of Ottaviani and Pliska. Moritz Lerner not inside the points. Next round we'll be heading to the home of British motorsport, to the Silverstone circuit. You can join us live on the 27th of May. Until then, bye-bye.